Hello. So this week, music-wise, in the last week, music-wise, I didn't do everything I want. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. No, I did do some stuff. It was such a long week. It felt like such a long week that I didn't remember. I had a few late nights and early mornings, and last week was a lot for some reason, but I managed to record some ideas. So I set some time aside to work on some songs that I'd started. That was one thing. I think I did my vocal warm-ups only once though. I wanted to do them twice. I wanted to do my vocal warm-ups when I was working from home because I thought that would be easier. And I remember to do them on the first day that I was working from home and not the second day. And then I also got some ideas down for a collab. So I did some things music-wise. Gosh, last week was really long, and I think I was feeling quite overwhelmed with work, so I wasn't really in the mood to do anything music related. But then randomly there were some evenings where in the middle of the night I'd be like, okay, wait, now I think I've got some motivation, I think I'm gonna get some ideas down, which is what happened. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say right now. It's really difficult. Well, I guess it's difficult trying to manage my motivation versus stress, I suppose. So I want to make sure that I am able to be consistent even if I'm not feeling motivated, because obviously I can't always be in the mood to do what needs to be done, but I know that self-discipline is important, and I know that I want to be as consistent as I can, but at the same time I don't want to neglect my needs. And so if I need to rest, I want to acknowledge that and to rest, but I'm worried about going to the extreme of just letting myself rest all the time and not maintaining consistency. But I don't really know. I think I worry about going to extremes and then I kind of freeze, which doesn't really help because then I just end up doing nothing. So I suppose it's worth commending, it's worth noting that I did get some stuff done last week, music-wise. I would like to do some more, obviously. I think what I'm gonna think about or suggest to some people around me is having Zoom sessions, which, well, it's come up before with someone, but with something else. So I feel like I'm being so vague, I'm sorry. I'm tired and I literally just finished work. I think Zoom sessions are an idea that I want to put out there because it's difficult for me to work on my own, especially at this stage. I'm not very familiar with the whole process. I'm aware of the processes involved, but I'm not familiar with it because I'm still very new to all of this. So if I have at least Zoom calls or Microsoft Teams or whatever things, no, not Microsoft Teams, that's for work. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. I always feel like I'm not making sense, and then when I look back at the videos in a few days or whenever, I'm like, oh, actually I know what I was trying to say, but I don't know if anyone else knows what I'm trying to say. Basically, I think if I have some sessions set up and I'm liaising with people and bouncing off of other people, that would be a good idea. That would help keep me on track because I'll be encouraged, I'll be inspired, and I won't have to try and force myself to be motivated, because sometimes it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes you just need someone else's input. So yeah, okay, this video is almost 5 minutes, which is good because I don't really want to talk anymore. So this week, what am I gonna do? Figure out the Zoom thing, I guess. Continue working on ideas that I have. And that's it, I suppose. I'll check in with myself later, next week.